there's nothing else. Arby's.
No coffee. Yeah, this entire area of Pennsylvania I've found has no coffee shops. None. No like coffee shops you see in metropolitan areas. Nothing that specializes in coffee. And I just wanted to mention as a comment, we've mentioned it before, I've mentioned it, that I feel like this entire state is run by male motorcycle riding Republicans, which is fine. I don't mind Republicans or Democrats or whatever, but that's just the whole feel of the state. It's run by men who ride motorcycles, right? And you were from here, at least this area of Pennsylvania. Well, all of Pennsylvania, I guess. Some areas are worse than others. Like this area has no coffee shops. They have a lot of bars.
Did you say we're doing the Campbell Run Trail?
Alright, we're getting off up here. Heading north. Denise is already breaking out the junk food, the candy. And we hadn't even started hiking yet. I don't believe this. I don't believe this.
I just took some caffeine and it's burning a hole in my stomach since I haven't had anything to eat.
This river, I don't know which river it is. This might be the one we're going to be along. We're going to stop along a river, I know, when we start this loop and cross it. That's how we know we're at the right spot for parking. This kind of reminds me of Loyalsock. It's in the same kind of area. Loyalsock is east of here.
I want to taste wine.
It's an up the creek wine tasting, 5 miles. That's a pretty neat view there with the mountains. Fog. Deer next 4 miles. So we're going to go through this valley. It's all the way up. Most of the way, and then switch over to another valley. I think that's what's on the plan here. I'll show you on the map. So we're in a valley going north, switch over to another valley, go up, and then that's when we get to our hike. Denise is trying to open our chocolates. More candy to eat. What the quinoa ones look like, M&Ms. It tastes like Nestle Crunch.
Real hot. Puncture your tires.
Oh, somebody already hit that one. Denise says no artificial colors. It's an RV resort. I think we lost signal a while ago. They have the Nittany lions. Do they actually have lions here in Pennsylvania?
Yes.
Crossing the water again. There's a fork in the road. We're going to the left. So we cross over to the next valley, I think. We have to cross over some hills, mountains, whatever, and then over to the next river or stream valley, and then up there, and then that's where our hike's gonna be. Something State Forest. Denise was just noting it to be very close for us with electricity, but we're also going uphill a lot. We'll be going downhill on the way back. That'll help. Yeah, it's 41. We're way up high now. All right, our last turn before we get there is Ketter's Port Pike. Ketter's Port, 52. You say you've been there?
Yes. Dozens of times.
Yeah, that's like on the New York-Pennsylvania border, I think. We just passed a snowmobile parking lot.
I was wondering where to park my snow.
Denise just accused me of being a river otter.
Because you like to wash your phone after you get out of the shower. Everything has to be clean.
I just discovered we're on the wrong road. We should have been over here. We shouldn't have crossed those mountains. We actually should start here. It's like a loop in this area. But hopefully we can park there and we'll just go a different way, that's all. So basically, instead of staying down along the river, we went up way up in the mountain ridge. So we're gonna start the hike way up in elevation, and in the middle of the hike, we have to drop way down and then go back up again in the middle of the hike, is what's gonna end up happening. And Denise said she saw some mailbox. It was a joke. It was halfway up a telephone pole. It's because they get a lot of snow. So they have to be that tall to be above the snow in the wintertime, right?
Yeah. I have a feeling someone mounted it that high as a joke so that people could find their hunting camp.
Yeah. And because we made that mistake, look, we're running into this. It's gonna be very close. I might even have to turn off sentry mode or part. The sign said Sparul State Forest that we're in now. We're almost there. Denise says there's all trucks up here. This is even more manly than the rest of the state of Pennsylvania, right? Okay, supposedly there's a parking lot up here, and I don't even know if there's a parking lot on the other side, but apparently there's one right here, and this is it. Can we go in here?
Run Road and get in 4 miles. That's not your parking.
Well, there's a parking area right here.
This is a parking area.
Hopefully I won't get stuck. We saw a Tacoma that was completely stuck by driving into the shoulder.
It was a Dodge.
Actually, I think it was a Tacoma. I'm willing to bet money on that too.
All right, let's bet on the way back.
Okay.
Because my mom had the same color truck and it was a Dodge.
It's super duper quiet here. Super quiet. But we hear some rain. Stuff falling off the trees. That's it. So we've got kombucha, candy, and fruit. And this is our stuff for the next 9 miles of hiking, which is it could be bad. We got to get going. This is gonna be a tough hike for us. All right, it's 57 miles of range, and it's like 50 miles to the charger. So maybe we can find a shortcut. I don't know. It may have given me the wrong route, but we're gonna lose mileage now. I turned off sentry mode. All right, we're heading this way. Where are we going?
Bye.
All right, look at all these rules. The loiterers are out to get you. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That one car you heard is like the only thing you hear. Yeah, since we went the wrong way.
Continue on Trout Run Road for 1 mile.
We should gain a lot of downhill, a lot of range on the way back. And I think the route that they chose that I saw wasn't the shortcut that we took on the way up here. Didn't cut the corner, so I think we'll be okay. It's gonna be close though. It will be very close on the way back.
I'm tired already.
You are?
Let's go back.
All right, 7:45 right now.
What's the temperature?
It was like low 40s.
So you can take pictures.
Yeah, maybe.
The advertisement said.
Naval Run Canyon. Yeah, a little over 2,000 feet.
That's good. You are wasting tiny.
So goodbye road. This is our hiking trail. Got rhododendron, or azaleas. These are rhododendron, I think. Blooming. Yeah, Denise just said she wants me to go first to wipe off the water. I don't know if that's gonna work, but the spider webs I'll get. For sure, I'll get the spider webs. The first person in front always does. Yeah, well, this is a little different than most trails.
Yeah, I was expecting 3 weeks, but it's all rocks. There must be mountains nearby.
Well, we're at the high point of these mountains, and these are old mountains that have worn down. And they're not that tall, 2,000 feet. I also want to mention we are going counterclockwise, and it's the opposite direction that we were going to go. Because I wanted to start off the morning on the southern side so you get more